for the Sharmas. Losing yourself is the new. Losing yourself is the new.
हेलो बच्चों, गुड आफ्टरनून. क्या हाल चाल है सबके? सॉरी फॉर द डिले. ओके, वी हैव बीन फेसिंग सम टेक इश्यूज, सो दैट इज व्हाई आई गॉट अ बिट लेट, बट यस, बेटर लेट देन नेवर. वेलकम 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 एवरीवन. सो आज क्या करने वाले हैं? एनसीईआरटी इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री मार्किंग. तो आज इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री एनसीईआरटी की करेंगे. कौन सा चैप्टर करेंगे वो अभी मैं आपको जस्ट बताने वाला हूं. ठीक है, सो शुरू करें. चलिए. ओके, सो वी आर हियर. ओके, सो हम शुरू करें. ऑल सेट. Why the slides are not changing now? Okay, so guys, you already know about this. This is the wonderful results that we have created this year, guys. So we have aced in JEE Advanced, we have aced in NEET examination, we have aced in class 10th and class 12th. So yes, the results that we have produced are phenomenal. So guys, Vedantu is not just about, coming, teaching and going. We take the students to their destination. ठीक है, हम अपने स्टूडेंट्स का हाथ कभी नहीं छोड़ते जब तक उनको किसी अच्छे कॉलेज में भेज नहीं देते. सो यस, द लेगेसी विल कंटिन्यू दिस ईयर एज वेल. तो बिल्कुल अभी हम एनसीईआरटी शुरू करते हैं. तो यू नो द ड्रिल. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? लाइक एवरीवन, लाइक द वीडियो, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब एंड द बेल आइकन. ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें आपको करनी है अभी के अभी, बिकॉज दिस मैटर्स अ लॉट फॉर अस. और यही सारी चीजें हैं जिससे हमारा चैनल ग्रो करता है. वी कैन अटैच मोर पीपल टू अस हु आर विलिंग टू लर्न, हु आर विलिंग टू एस इन द नीट एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, तो सो सब्सक्राइब, लाइक, बेल आइकन. ओके, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको करनी है अभी 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 अभी, राइट नाउ. ठीक है, सो हु ऑल वी हैव इन द सेशन. आज क्या करने वाले हैं बच्चों? एनी गेसेस? क्या करेंगे आज? इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री का कौन सा चैप्टर करेंगे? कौन सा चैप्टर करेंगे? यस, वी आर गोइंग टू बी 500,000 रियल सून. तो बच्चों आज हम ये करने वाले हैं. ओके, this is done. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay, yes, we are ready. So, yeah, let me tell you about the Telegram group quickly. So, ये Telegram group पे आपको enroll हो जाना है for all those people who are coming on the platform for the very first time. So, this is the Telegram group, बच्चों. Everyone is free to enroll this Telegram group. What do we do on this Telegram group? We have regular discussions, we have polls, we have daily session updates. Whatever session we are going to take, that is given here. The information is given out here. Interact with me or Vani ma'am. So Vani ma'am will be taking care of all these activities there. Assignment updates, daily questions, everything is available. So become a part of community who is dedicated towards producing amazing results and who is dedicated towards the studies. So join this Telegram group and become a part of Vedantu. Okay? So यहां से शुरू करते हैं. तो the suspense is revealed. This is what we are going to do today. S block elements group 1. S block elements group 1 में हम आज ग्रुप 1 का जितना भी एनसीईआरटी है मैं मार्क करवाऊंगा आपको. आप देख रहे होगे मैंने पहले से कुछ चीजें आपके लिए करके रखी हैं. आई हैव हाइलाइटेड अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. और उसके बाद मैं क्वेश्चंस बताऊंगा कि इन पैराग्राफ्स में से, इन टॉपिक्स में से किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पुटअप किए जाते हैं. तो उन चीजों पे ज्यादा फोकस करना है बिकॉज वी नो एनसीईआरटी इज द की. ठीक है. ये क्लास 11th का पोर्शन है बट यस नीट में तो ऑब्वियसली आएगा चाहे आप क्लास 11th में हो या चाहे 12th में हो. तो जैसा मैंने कहा था मैं 0 से शुरुआत करूंगा. कल मैंने आपको ये कहा था राइट. कितने लोग कल मेरे सेशन में थे? यो सर. राइट यो सर. एवरीवन राइट यो सर. कम ऑन. कल कितने लोग थे सेशन में? परफेक्ट. ओके अमेजिंग. सो हम यहां से शुरू करते हैं बच्चों और फिर आज हम ग्रुप 1 करेंगे. कल इसी समय इसी जगह पे 5 बजे वापस आना है और वहां पे ग्रुप 2 में कंप्लीट कराऊंगा. तो एक चैप्टर 2 दिन में पूरा एंटायरली फिनिश करवाऊंगा ताकि आपको इस चैप्टर से और आगे कंफ्यूजन ना रह जाए. बच्चों जिस तरीके से मैं आज आपको ये चैप्टर कराने वाला हूं ना, इसके बाद आप प्रीवियस ईयर के सारे क्वेश्चंस करिएगा जाके. एनसीईआरटी बैक एक्सरसाइज के सारे क्वेश्चंस करिएगा. एक भी क्वेश्चंस आपसे नहीं अटकने वाला है ना? यो सर शुरू करें. चलो ओके परफेक्ट. सो बच्चों सबसे पहले जो एस ब्लॉक में आप सबकी एनसीईआरटी ओपन है. ऑल ऑफ यू हैव योर एनसीईआरटीज ओपन? यस. एनसीईआरटी ओपन रखिएगा और एनसीईआरटी में मेरे साथ साथ मार्क करते जाइए. ओके एनसीईआरटी में मेरे साथ साथ मार्क करते जाइए. मार्क करेंगे तभी सेंस है. मूवी नहीं चल रही है, मूवी नहीं देखना है. साथ में एनसीईआरटी लीजिए, मार्क करते रहिए. जो जो चीजें मैंने यहां मार्क करी हैं एक नोटबुक रखिए. जो जो क्वेश्चंस मैं बताऊंगा वो क्वेश्चंस साथ साथ में नोट करते चलना है. यू हैव टू नोट डाउन ऑल दोस क्वेश्चंस अलोंग विद मी सो दैट you know if you don't have NCERT, download it from internet. It is absolutely free of cost and you can highlight in the PDF also. Okay, that is what I am talking about. So S block elements mein, what are elements that we have in the beginning? We have hydrogen is not a group 1 element. That is the biggest misconception people have. Hydrogen is actually not a group 1 element. Okay, so lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, सीजियम एंड फ्रांशियम ये सारे ग्रुप 1 के एलिमेंट होते हैं. हाइड्रोजन इज एन एस ब्लॉक एलिमेंट बट डेफिनेटली इट इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ ग्रुप 1. हाइड्रोजन को अलग से रखा जाता है. सो यहां पे जो इंट्रोडक्शन वाला पार्ट है यहां पे कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट चीज दे रखी है कि ग्रुप 2 एलिमेंट्स जो है उनको हम अल्कली अर्थ मेटल्स कहते हैं बट बेरिलियम इज नॉट एन अल्कली अर्थ मेटल. अल्कली अर्थ मेटल या अल्कलीज क्यों कहते हैं हम ग्रुप 1 ग्रुप 2 को? बिकॉज their oxides give alkaline solution when they react with water. जब वो water से react करते हैं then they give alkaline solution. That is the reason why we call group 1 and group 2 metals alkali metals. But beryllium has an amphoteric oxide. beryllium का जो oxide है वो amphoteric oxide है. तो यहाँ पे ये चीज highlight कर लीजिए. This becomes important for us. ग्रुप 1 में सारे एलिमेंट्स की बात करें then this is really dangerous. Francium is a radioactive element. Francium has a half-life of 21 minutes, guys. What is the half-life? Half-life. All radioactive substances have half-lives. If we have 100 grams of francium right now, after 21 minutes, if I check the sample again, that sample would have reduced to 50 grams. Okay, that sample would have reduced to 50 grams. The remaining 50 grams must have converted to some other element. So, we define half-life for every radioactive element. Francium has it for 21 minutes. So francium is a radioactive element. बच गए. Francium की reactions हमें नहीं करनी होंगी. We do not do chemical reactions for the radioactive elements. Although we can do it, but हमारे syllabus में नहीं है. ये मान लीजिए. ठीक है? So this is the information that we draw from here. Let's come to this side. साथ साथ में मार्क कर रहे हैं, I hope सब लोग. Yes, everyone. Yes, this is for 2021 also. Sanika, Bhumika, Amar, everyone. ठीक है? Okay, so lithium and beryllium, the first elements of the group 1 and group 2 exhibit, some properties which are different. हर ग्रुप का, every group 1, group 2, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, हर ग्रुप का पहला मेंबर, the first member of every group shows anomalous properties because of its small size, high electronegativity, etc., etc. Similarly, lithium and beryllium also show anomalous properties. This type of diagonal relationship, okay? So lithium shows diagonal relationship to magnesium and beryllium shows to aluminium. This is called as diagonal relationship because in the periodic table, lithium is present diagonally to magnesium. Similarly, beryllium is present diagonally to aluminium. So they have diagonal relationship because of which their lot of properties are similar to each other. So why are they showing diagonal relationship? The reason behind the diagonal relationship is charge density. What is charge density? It is the ratio of charge and size. Charge and radius. Charge by radius or charge upon size ka ratio tells us about the charge density, and the charge density, they have very similar charge density because of which they have diagonal relationship. They show similar kind of behavior. Is this clear? Marker ka color change kar दूं. Which color do you want? Red color is not fine? Page number, this is the first page of S block elements. First page of X block elements. Okay, so let's move on. I think you have noted this down. So nothing more important here. This statement, the diagonal relationship here, and this little statement about francium and the exceptional behavior of beryllium. Beryllium is not an alkali earth metal. In general, whenever you see alkali earth metals, we always include beryllium. But this is a very specific case. They can create a question because this is a general misconception that beryllium is an alkali earth metal. I hope you understand that, right? So please keep noting these questions. The first question is this. The second question is, what is the half-life of francium? So it is 21 minutes. What shows diagonal relationship with lithium? Third question. What shows diagonal relationship with beryllium? Note down all these questions. Nothing will go out of these questions, believe me. Okay? Okay, next. So, group 1, electronic configuration. So there is nothing very peculiar about the electronic configuration. The electronic configuration can be understood like this. The group 1 has an electronic configuration of NS1. I'm talking about the general electronic configuration. It is NS1. Okay, on public request, I'm changing the color. Let's make it blue. So NS1, lithium, lithium, sodium, potassium. So the last electron has a configuration of 2s1, 3s1, 4s1 and so on. Nothing special. I hope you already know this. This is very simple thing. Everyone knows it. This comes from the periodic classification at atomic structure chapter. Okay? So all of them have one electron in the valence shell which they can lose. So there is nothing very specific here. It is just that the outer electronic configuration is NS1. All clear, everyone? Yes, Aradhana. Okay. Yes, 12th class के लिए भी चल रही है. Exactly. This is both for class 11th and 12th. So electronic configuration is done. Next, now there is something really important which is coming up. Atomic and ionic radii. Atomic and ionic radii. Now, what is so important? Now write the question. Write the question. The order of ionic radius. The order of ionic radius in gaseous phase and aqueous phase. This is the question. The order of ionic radius in aqueous phase and gaseous phase. So atomic radius ka order is very simple. ठीक है, let me write it like this. So if I have, let me change the color again, atomic radius. For atomic radius, it is quite obvious. Lithium is smallest, then sodium, then potassium, then rubidium, and last we will get cesium, right? But things change when we talk about ionic radii. Ionic radii can be expressed in gas phase as well as aqueous phase. Now, if we are talking about gas phase, the same order will repeat. Li positive will be less than Na positive, will be less than K positive, and will be less than Rb positive. ठीक है? But in the aqueous phase, when we put these ions inside water, the order goes upside down. The order changes. Now, Li positive is the largest of all. Li positive is the largest of all. Then Na positive followed by K positive followed by Rb positive and so on. Are you all getting this? Why does this happen? Because in aqueous solution, Li positive ions are highly hydrated by water molecules. So because of small size of lithium, lot of water dipoles come and stick to Li positive and make the size very big. So I hope you all have noted this down. Have you all noted this down? Yes, everyone? Pakka? Should I remove this? Okay. So what happens is, lithium, when we are talking about lithium, so lithium gets hydrated and the radius is not only calculated with this. Okay, lithium. Yes, lots of water dipoles will come towards Li positive and hydrate it. Lots and lots of them. What about the ionic radii? Now the ionic radii is not this. Now the ionic radii will be this. So because lithium has small size and high hydration enthalpy, lots and lots of water dipoles come and stick to Li positive, making it the largest, ionic size. ठीक है? Done? Okay. Now we are going to ionization enthalpy. There is nothing specific in ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy is very simple. Ionization, what is ionization enthalpy? Energy required to remove the outermost electron. सबसे बाहर वाले इलेक्ट्रॉन को निकालने की energy. So as the size increases, the ionization energy decreases, because if the atom is big, it is easier to remove electron from the outside. Yes? Next, what is hydration enthalpy? Now, hydration enthalpy क्या होती है? Let us first try to understand that. Once we understand that thing, everything becomes very easy for us. Listen to this. Okay, so now hydration enthalpy is now Li positive, Na positive. Let us take these two examples. We have put them in water. Now they are having positive charge, both of them. What defines the power with which they can attract water molecules? The thing that defines is called as charge density. It is called as charge density. What is charge density? It is simply the ratio of charge divided by size. Can you see both of them have same size, same charge? All of them have same charges, but Li positive has smallest size. Now, this is before the hydration. Of course, this is before the hydration. So lithium has the smallest size and it has a positive charge. Now what will happen, bachcha log? This will have the strongest attracting power for all the water dipoles. All the water dipoles will come and rush to it, making many layers around it. And because these water dipoles are moving towards something under the influence of attractive force, they will release energy. Okay, whenever something, listen to me very carefully, this happens in normal life also. When two things are attracting each other and they come close to each other, they gain stability by release of energy. ठीक है? by release of energy. That is what is happening here. Li positive, it is a positively charged thing, and water dipoles, their negative orientation is going towards Li positive. So this movement will definitely release some energy because this is happening under the influence of attractive forces. So iske wajah se this will release lots and lots of energy. So if I talk about hydration energy, it is directly proportional to the charge density. Higher the charge density, more will be the hydration enthalpy. Now, what is this point? Look at this point. Lithium chloride, when we are preparing it, let's say we have made a solution of lithium chloride and I want to crystallize lithium chloride. Okay? So, when it comes out as a crystal, because it was holding to the water molecule so tightly, two H2O molecules will come out as water of crystallization. Two H2O molecules will come out as water of crystallization. But this doesn't happen with sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium or anyone else. So sodium will simply make NaCl. When it is in water, you crystallize it, it will give you NaCl. But in case of lithium chloride, you will get LiCl.2H2O. For potassium also it will give KCl. So that also makes a potential question why lithium chloride is hydrated in the form of LiCl.2H2O and others are not. Perfect? Yes? You got another question? Why LiCl.2H2O is existing like this and why other chlorides are not existing like this? Yes? Note it down? Okay. So you have another question with this, and now I will go to the next slide. Now, this is the table given in NCERT. Is the entire table important? No. Which two rows are important? I have already highlighted them. These two rows are much more important than the others. Density, density and standard electrode potential. Ratlo, remember the order. Density ke case mein, in the case of density, when we move from lithium to downwards, the density increases. But there is a small twist in the tail that these two actually interchange their positions. Okay? So if I write the order of the density, it is going to be lithium, then potassium, then sodium, then rubidium, and then cesium. Make sense? Now, another question. Which of the following float on water? Which group 1 elements float on water? Chalo, quickly respond. Which group 1 elements float on water? And a must question. So, can you look at the data? 1, 2, 3. These three, sodium, lithium and potassium, these three have density less than water, so they can definitely float on water, right? But these two cannot. These two will sink because they have higher densities. So, note down this question. Which group 1 elements can float on water? These are the three. Now, let's talk about standard electrode potential. The tendency to get, oxidized. Standard reduction potential. Reduction, let me change the color. Okay? Let me change the color. So, reduction potential. The order is this is the order. Okay? I will explain why this kind of order we get, but first of all, you have to remember the order. I have made a mnemonic Lily रूबी से कहे ना जाओ. ठीक है? That doesn't make any sense. This is not to make sense. This is just to make you memorize the order. याद हो जाएगा? For all the English speaking people, this means that Lily is asking Ruby not to go. ठीक है? Maybe they are friends. वो एक दूसरे के दोस्त है. तो इसलिए एक दूसरे से कह रहे हैं मत जाओ. So this is the order: lithium, rubidium, cesium, potassium and sodium. है ना सही? ओके, तो इससे आपको रिडक्शन पोटेंशियल का ऑर्डर याद हो गया. सो इन दिस एंटायर टेबल दीज टू थिंग्स आर व्हाट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. ऑल ऑफ देम आर जनरल इन ट्रेंड. देयर इज नथिंग वेरी स्पेसिफिक अबाउट देम. आई थिंक ये क्लियर है सबको. आगे चल सकते हैं. ओके, परफेक्ट. बाकी कॉलम में जनरल ट्रेंड्स है. मतलब अगर आप एटॉमिक रेडियस आपको पता है इंक्रीज होगा तो इंक्रीज होगा, और आयनाइजेशन एंथैल्पी डिक्रीज होगी तो डिक्रीज होगी. दिस इज समथिंग स्पेशल जहां पे ऑर्डर्स आर नॉट यूजुअल. दैट इज व्हाई आई हैव हाईलाइटेड देम. ठीक है. ओके, सो लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड इज दिस. नाउ फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. इन फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज this is where we start from. Again, flame test. What is a flame test? How many of you know about the flame test? Right, yo sir. Right, yo sir. How many of you? कितने लोग को पता है कि flame test क्या होता है? यो सर लिखिए. पता है? वाह यार, अमेजिंग. परफेक्ट परफेक्ट परफेक्ट. चलो सुनो सुनो सुनो. नाउ फ्लेम टेस्ट क्या होता है? एक ऑक्सीडाइजिंग फ्लेम सेटअप करेंगे लैब में. विल सेटअप एन ऑक्सीडाइजिंग फ्लेम इन द लैब. विल पुट अ वायर एंड ऑन द वायर वी विल पुट द सॉल्ट ऑफ दीज मेटल्स. ठीक है. नाउ दिस लिथियम, सोडियम, पोटेशियम, दे विल शो ब्रिलियंट कलर flames. Why that flame is happening? This is mentioned over here. So the alkali matter and their salt impart characteristic color to the oxidizing flame. This is because the heat from the flame excites the outermost electron. So let us say this is the electron that we have. The atom, and this is the outermost electron. First, नीचे आग लगा दी हमने. We are burning it. आग लगा देंगे एकदम. So this electron is actually excited to a higher orbital. When this electron falls back, this radiates a photon. And this is the photon which is responsible for the color. So lithium shows crimson red, sodium shows yellow, potassium shows violet, rubidium shows red, and cesium shows blue. ठीक है. So this is the characteristic color. Again a stupid mnemonic to remember this. Car या van, ready both. Car या van, ready both. Crimson red, yellow, okay, that is violet, that is red violet, and that is blue. याद हो जाएगा? Easy? Yes? Perfect? Yo sir? चले आगे. Note this down. Car या van, ready both. It is not supposed to make any meaning. इसका कुछ मतलब मत निकालिए. ये सिर्फ याद रखने के लिए है. तो क्योंकि in the examination they will not ask you the reason for the flame. They will definitely ask you the color of the flame. So this is what you have to remember. And yes, this is what I have highlighted. You can go through this as well. Chalo, next let's move on. So हमें flame color याद हो गया. Now we remember the flame color. Okay. Now reactivity towards air. Yes. Now reactivity towards air. There are two things in air which react. The first thing is oxygen. The other thing is nitrogen. Now nitrogen has a triple bond. You already know this. Nitrogen has a triple bond. So if nitrogen is reacting, this reaction must be happening at a very high temperature, or the metal must be very reactive. कहने का मतलब है कि जिस मेटल से हमने रिएक्ट कराया, अगर वो नाइट्रोजन से भी रिएक्ट कर गया, इसका मतलब या तो मेटल बहुत रिएक्टिव है या तो टेम्परेचर बहुत ज्यादा है. Let's first talk about the reaction with oxygen, then we will go to reaction with nitrogen. So if we talk about reaction with oxygen, lithium will form monoxide. Let's take the pen. Lithium will only form normal oxide. So lithium will form Li2O kind of oxide. Can you see this? Sodium के case में the major product is Na2O2. Don't we get Na2O, sir? Yes, we do get. We do get Na2O, but the major product is Na2O2. It is not Na2O. Okay? And that is a peroxide. जब ऑक्साइड के पर निकल जाते हैं तो उसको peroxide कहते हैं. ठीक है? And अगर potassium, rubidium and cesium, if they react with oxygen, they create a superoxide. ठीक है? जब peroxide के और पर दो पर और निकल जाते हैं तो superoxide कहते हैं. Jokes apart. So superoxide is MO2, peroxide is Na2O2. Now what kind of question do we get? The important thing is peroxides. Peroxides are diamagnetic. ठीक है? Peroxides are diamagnetic. O2, and this is superoxide, right? Superoxide is MO2. MO2 is nothing but M positive and O2 negative. O2 negative is the superoxide. Now, can you calculate how many electrons does it have? It has 17 electrons. It has 17 electrons. इसमें 17 electrons हैं. कहने का मतलब है बच्चों 17 इलेक्ट्रॉन जो यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है, they are odd number of electrons. So O2 negative is definitely paramagnetic. It will have one unpaired electron क्योंकि इसमें odd number of electron है. सारे इलेक्ट्रॉन तो पेयर नहीं हो सकते. Not all electrons can pair. So definitely this will be paramagnetic. Clear है? Potassium KO2 is paramagnetic. Explain why. NCERT in-text question. NCERT in-text question. KO2 is paramagnetic. Explain. The reason is this. It has odd number of electrons. Definitely one electron will be unpaired and that makes it paramagnetic. All set? Yes, chemistry. अरे वाह, क्या बात है. This is my real buddy. चलो, moving on. Okay, so next. अच्छा, मैं reaction with nitrogen तो बताया ही नहीं. Let's go back and tell you about the reaction with nitrogen. So this was reaction with oxygen. Let me tell you about reaction with nitrogen. बहुत simple है. And this is really important because this brings you a lot of question. Lithium only form nitrides. Only lithium will form nitrides. So if we have lithium, it reacts with nitrogen, it will give you Li3N. No other alkali metal forms nitride. Write this down as a question. Write this down as a question. The question is, which alkali metal forms nitride? Which alkali metal forms nitride? It is only lithium. No other alkali metal forms nitride. That's a potential question for NEET examination. I hope you have written this down, okay? Okay. Next. Yes. Okay. So let's talk about hydroxides now. So all the metals, when they react with water, they release hydrogen. They always release hydrogen. And they always release hydrogen. What happened to the pen? Where is my pen? Yes, here it is. Okay, so they always release hydrogen and they form their hydroxides. Okay? So this reaction, when happens, lithium has the strongest tendency to react. There is something I am not sure whether I should tell this to you or not, because this is from a bit higher level. But still, listen to this. You know, something is very reactive, the reaction is very rigorous. That doesn't mean the tendency of reaction is also very high. Look at this. See, when we use lithium with water, the tendency is highest, but the rate of reaction is not the highest. The rate of reaction is higher for potassium or sodium. Lithium on the other hand has highest value of E naught potential. Anyways, leave it. So that is specific to JEE Advanced. Let's not go there. So just remember this, although lithium is having highest tendency to react, it is not the fastest to react. These are two different things from each other. How do we define the tendency to react? It comes from the reduction potential. We saw the reduction potential order, right? It comes from there. Okay. So reactivity towards dihydrogen, everything is normal. Just one little thing. Dihydrogen reacts at 673 with lithium, but others react, lithium reacts at 1073 and others will react at a lower temperature, which is 673. Okay? So that is something here. Now, reactivity towards halogens. Now, there is nothing special when they react with halogen. It is about the property of their halides, which is special. Lithium, being very small in size, has lots of polarizing power. So it brings covalency to the chlorides or halides. Okay. So lithium halides are somewhat covalent because Li positive is strongly polarizing in nature. It is because of high polarizing capability of lithium, the distortion of electron cloud by this. Now let's talk about reducing nature. Reducing nature ka order I have already given you. Don't dive into it too much. Just remember the reducing order, the order that I have given. ठीक है, that will serve the purpose. That will serve the purpose. क्या बोला था हमने? लिली रूबी से कहे ना जा. Remember it? लिली रूबी से कहे ना जा. अरे हाँ, राइडर दृष्टि, बिल्कुल हिंदी में भी बात करेंगे. चलो परफेक्ट, आगे चलते हैं. रिड्यूसिंग नेचर हो गया अपना. बस ऑर्डर याद रखिए. देयर इज नथिंग एल्स टू रिमेंबर. दे कैन नॉट आस्क एनीथिंग एल्स फ्रॉम देयर. नेक्स्ट, super duper important. There is nothing more important than this paragraph in S block elements. Solution in liquid ammonia. They have been asking this. I don't know how many times they have asked this in the previous year questions. Listen to this very carefully. I want to teach you this. What happens? Now we have liquid ammonia. Most of the times हम पानी में solution बनाते हैं, है ना? केमिस्ट्री हम पानी में सोल्यूशन बनाते हैं, बट दिस टाइम वी वांट टू मेक द सोल्यूशन इन अमोनिया. अमोनिया इज द सॉल्वेंट. अब हम मेटल को, वॉट एवर मेटल वी हैव, लिथियम, सोडियम, पोटेशियम, पुट दैट इन अमोनिया. अमोनिया में उसको डाल दिया. अभी क्या होगा? दिस अमोनिया विल एक्चुअली टेक आउट वन इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्रॉम द मेटल. सो कैन आई राइट इट हियर? आई हैव ऑक्यूपाइड ऑल द स्पेस. देयर इज नो स्पेस लेफ्ट टू राइट. Okay, let's write here. There is enough space here. So lithium था, मान लो lithium था. We have put this in ammonia. Now what happens is we get Li positive Am. Aqueous is for water. Am is for ammonia. And then the one electron that it has lost is present like this. Okay. Is present like this. So now take your pen, take your notebook, and I'm going to tell you what all questions can be framed on this paragraph. What all questions can be framed on this paragraph? The first question is this solution. What is the color of this solution? What is the color of this solution? The answer is blue. Where is it? The answer is deep blue. Okay. First question is then, what is the color of the solution? Blue. Second question, what is responsible for the blue color? What is responsible for the blue color? What is responsible for the blue color? This. The answer is ammoniated electron. Ammoniated electron. This is responsible for the color. You got your second question? Yes? What is the magnetic nature of this solution? Third question. No, it's not green, it is blue. What is the magnetic nature of this solution? The magnetic nature of this solution is paramagnetic because of this free electron. You got your third question? What is the magnetic nature of this solution? It is paramagnetic because of this electron, right? Fourth question. What happens to this solution on standing? यानी इस solution को ऐसे ही बहुत देर तक छोड़ देंगे तो इस solution के साथ क्या होगा? That is the fourth question. The answer is it turns diamagnetic. ये अपने आप diamagnetic हो जाएगा and it becomes bronze in color. It becomes bronze in color and it becomes diamagnetic. You got the question? What happens to this solution on standing? इसको छोड़ देने पे solution में क्या होता है? After some time, this reaction happens. This electron that we had, M positive ammoniated electron, ammonia will react again. MnH2 will be obtained and hydrogen gas will be released. No free electrons are present now. So this solution has turned diamagnetic and the color has changed to bronze. Perfect. आया समझ में? मजा आया? तो इतने potential questions है that they can frame on this one paragraph. I hope all of you are. Yo sir? चलो. Yes. Yo sir. Right, yo sir. You understand it? Right, yo sir. Okay? That's the lingo here. Chalo, perfect. Now let's come to this paragraph, uses. Now uses is really important. Uses may, there are some things which they can ask in the examination. I mean, they have been asking very random things when it comes to uses. So I would say that you go through everything in the uses portion. So these are some important points that I have highlighted. Lithium is used in thermonuclear reactors. Lithium is used in thermonuclear reactors. Sodium is used in tetraethyl lead, PbEt4 or PbMe4. Okay? So it is used in an alloy which is used to make PbEt4, which is anti-knocking agent. Then liquid sodium metal is used as coolant in fast breeder nuclear reactor. Again, this comes out as a very important point. So potassium and sodium, they are used in fertilizers. Potassium hydroxide is used in manufacture of soft soap, etc., etc. So what I mean to say is the uses portion is very important. They can ask anything from here. Okay. Next. Now let's talk about their compounds. Now again, this wala is super duper important. Like we got a question in JEE mains, I guess, from this year itself. We got a question in JEE mains. So NTA is making paper for both of them. So there is very high chance these kind of questions can be repeated in NEET examination. ये repeat होगा. Okay? तो इसमें क्या question बन सकता है? The potential question. When normal oxide, group 1 का normal oxide is M2O. जब ये react करेगा with H2O, it will give you hydroxide, simple hydroxide. We already know this. There is nothing new in this. We have been studying this from class 10th. Normal oxide, water से react किया, metal hydroxide मिल गया. What happens when peroxide and superoxide react? What happens when peroxide and superoxides react? Now when peroxide or superoxide will react, in case of peroxide, can you see this? Oops, where is my pen color? Okay. So in case of superoxide, you release H2O2. In case of peroxide, you release H2O2 along with hydroxide. Obviously, hydroxide is definitely there. In case of superoxide, you get H2O2 plus O2. H2O2 plus O2. याद रहेगा? These three reactions, very, very important. Very high chances of getting an examination. ठीक है? सही है ना? चले आगे? Okay, perfect. तो halides की बात करते हैं. These three reactions, if we're talking about hydroxide and oxides, just remember these three reactions. Normal oxide है तो water से react करके hydroxide बन जाएगा. When we have a peroxide, hydroxide के साथ you'll get H2O2. If you have superoxide, hydroxide के साथ H2O2 and O2 भी बन जाएगा. ठीक है? Now let's talk about the halides. Halides में कुछ special नहीं है. it is again we have to talk about the covalent and the ionic character. So melting point and boiling point always follow the trend. Like fluorides, if I say we have lithium fluoride, lithium chloride, lithium bromide and lithium iodide, ठीक है, and I want to know the melting or boiling point, they will always follow the trend. Fluorides का ज्यादा होगा, then chloride, then bromide, then iodide. What is the reason for this? इसका रीजन क्या है बच्चों? इसका रीजन है आयनिक या फिर कोवेलेंट कैरेक्टर. LiF is the most ionic, तो इसका कैरेक्टर सबसे ज्यादा हो जाएगा. ऑक्साइड का कलर्स नहीं, ऑक्साइड का कलर्स इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. नो, नॉट एट ऑल, नॉट एट ऑल, नॉट एट ऑल. ठीक है, सो ये हो गया. अदर हैलाइड्स ऑफ लिथियम आर सॉल्युबल इन इथेनॉल, एसीटोन एंड इथाइल एसीटेट. LiCl इज सॉल्युबल इन pyridine ऑल्सो. ठीक है, यहां देखो द लो सॉल्युबिलिटी ऑफ LiF, लिथियम फ्लोराइड जो होता है ना, दैट इज नॉट वेरी सॉल्युबल इन वाटर. वो आसानी से डिसॉल्व नहीं होता है पानी में. रिमेंबर दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग कमिंग आउट ऑफ हियर. नोट इट डाउन एज अ क्वेश्चन, नोट इट डाउन एज अ क्वेश्चन. चलो मूव ऑन. सो दिस इज डन. नॉट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्शन, बट यस, एज आई सेड, दिस वन इज मच मोर इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉट दिस पोर्शन. यहां पे यू कैन ओनली रिमेंबर लिथियम फ्लोराइड इज नॉट वेरी सॉल्युबल, और जो ट्रेंड अभी अभी हमने लिखा. नेक्स्ट, सॉल्ट्स ऑफ ऑक्सो एसिड. यहां पे क्या चीजें हमसे पूछी जाती है? यहां पे आई हैव लेफ्ट दिस साइड बिकॉज आई वांट टू राइट अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. कई सारी इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें यहां पे हमें निकल के आती हैं. क्या चीजें आती हैं बच्चों निकल के? कहां गया पेन मेरा? आजा पेन आजा, आ गया. सो देखो, हम कार्बोनेट्स और बाइकार्बोनेट्स के बारे में बात करेंगे. विल टॉक अबाउट कार्बोनेट्स एंड बाइकार्बोनेट्स. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, LiHCO3 can't be obtained as solid. नोट करते जाओ मेरे साथ साथ. All of you have to note these points down along with me. LiHCO3 cannot be obtained as solid. It exists only in aqueous solution. ये सिर्फ aqueous solution में पाया जाता है. Cannot be isolated. Next, okay, Li2CO3 is unstable to heat. Unstable to heat. So LiHCO3, Li2CO3. Let me erase this. Li2CO3, Li2CO3 when heated gives you Li2O plus CO2. But other group 1 के जो कार्बोनेट्स है, they are very stable to heat. They do not dissociate on heating. सिर्फ ये dissociate होता है heat होने पे. These 2 points. Okay, next is what? M2 in most cases carbon are highly stable to heat. As electropositive character increases down the group, the stability of the carbonate and bicarbonate increases. So stability increases down the group. Lithium carbonate is unstable. Lithium bicarbonate is also not very stable. But as we move down, large cation के साथ ये दोनों large anions है, they make very good compounds. They make very good compounds. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear, everyone. Thumbs up, Pure sir. जल्दी जल्दी, quick. हाँ जी, अर्श रेनी, come on. Okay. ठीक है, अब हम आ जाते हैं anomalous properties of lithium. Now there are very high chances we can get some questions from here. So exceptionally small size. Why is lithium behaving anomalously? यानी ये गड़बड़ क्यों क्रिएट करता है? क्योंकि यहां पे 2 रीजन है. स्मॉल साइज, हाई इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी. हाई इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी का मतलब अपने ग्रुप में हाई इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी, बाकी के कंपैरिजन में. So they have high polarizing power, that is charge upon radius का रेशियो, charge upon size का रेशियो. This is highlighted. हाईलाइट कर लिया सबने अपने नोटबुक में? Yes, we will take more classes, don't worry. अभी तो एनसीईआरटी करिए हितेश, अभी एनसीईआरटी करिए, बाकी की बुक्स मैं बाद में बताऊंगा. difference between lithium and other alkali metals. यहाँ पे there are a lot of points which are really important and you should mark them. So the second point, lithium nitride के बारे में, as I said, only lithium will form nitrides, others don't form nitride. ठीक है? Others don't form nitride, so this is important. LiCl exists as LiCl.2H2O. We have already spoken about this. Lithium hydrogen carbonate cannot be obtained in solid form. अभी बताया? Just now I told you. Lithium, unlike other alkali metals, form no ethynide on reaction with ethine. So Li plus CH triple bond CH, no reaction. Other alkali metals will react, but lithium does not react with ethine. Okay, so these are the points that are important and you have to remember. ठीक है? And yes, nitrates also. One more thing, pay attention here. This came in NEET examination, I think 3 years back. In 2017, I guess this question came about lithium nitrate. Lithium nitrate, when this dissociates, it gives you Li2O plus NO2 plus O2. ठीक है? But when MnO3, other group 1 metals, when they dissociate, when they are heated, they give MnO2 plus O2. So this is again a peculiar behavior of lithium which is not shown by others. What is this M? This M can be sodium, potassium हो सकता है, rubidium हो सकता है, cesium हो सकता है, etc. कुछ भी हो सकता है, right? So this is another important thing. I think you have noted this down. Which metal nitrate in group 1, question लिखिए, which metal nitrate in group 1 gives oxygen on heating? Which metal nitrate in group 1 gives oxygen on heating? Lithium nitrate is the answer. I hope you have this, right? CS radioactive नहीं है, francium is radioactive. Aisha, francium is radioactive. Okay, chalo. Okay, now let's come to this. Lithium and magnesium के same points. So these 2 points are important. LiCl and MgCl2 are soluble in ethanol. And the next point, both LiCl and MgCl2 exist in the hydrated form. Lithium chloride exists as LiCl.2H2O. Magnesium chloride will exist as MgCl2.8H2O. These 2 are very important for this. Other points are general. ठीक है? Noted this down. Noted this down. Abdul, have patience. I think you have joined late. ठीक है? चलो. Let's move on. Okay. Now, अभी there are 3-4 compounds of group 1 जो हम जल्दी cover करेंगे. Okay? Now, sodium carbonate, which is also called as washing soda, but the washing soda must have this 10H2O. Then it is called as washing soda. Washing soda is prepared by Solvay process. Are you all marking in the NCERT? Are you all marking in the NCERT? Yes. Then what happens is, how to prepare this. This was there in class 10th also. I am 100% sure I have taught class 10th also. I remember this was there in class 10th also. Solvay process. Solvay process tha na? Was it there in class 10th? Yes. So ammonia reacting with water and CO2 giving you ammonium carbonate. Then ammonium carbonate again reacts with water and CO2 to give you ammonium hydrogen carbonate. Then it is reacted with NaCl to give you NaHCO3, which is heated to give you Na2CO3. Now, this is not the question that you are going to get in the examination. The question that you are going to get in the examination is, can we prepare K2CO3 by this process? Can we prepare K2CO3 by this process? That is the question they are going to ask, because this is something related to class 10th. Okay, they have already tested that in board examination. They will not test this in the NEET examination. The question is, can we prepare K2CO3 from this reaction? The answer is no. Why the answer is no? because can you see from this reaction we are extracting NaHCO3. Now NaHCO3 can be precipitated, it can come out as a precipitate and then it can be heated. But KHCO3, if we are following the same process, KHCO3 which is prepared over here is so soluble that it cannot be taken out as a precipitate. ये precipitate बनके कभी बाहर नहीं आएगा, ठीक है. So K2CO3 cannot be prepared because KHCO3 cannot be isolated. I hope you have noted down this question. आपने क्वेश्चन ये लिख लिया है क्या? KHCO3 बहुत soluble है इसलिए ये dissolve रहेगा, इसको हम precipitate नहीं कर सकते. ये सारी चीजें आपको पता है, इसको हम हीट करते हैं, ये Na2CO3 दे देगा. So there is nothing so special about it. जो स्पेशल था that I have already told you. NaCl में सब कुछ बहुत plain and simple है. NaCl the greatest source is the seas. समुद्र से हम NaCl लेके आते हैं. 2.7 to 2.9% of the ocean is actually salt. Okay? Now let's come here. जब हम ओशन से हम NaCl को ऑब्टेन करते हैं, so what we do is we take very minimum amount of water because there is a lot of MgCl2 and CaCl2. मैग्नीशियम क्लोराइड और कैल्शियम क्लोराइड भी बहुत ज्यादा मात्रा में प्रेजेंट है. We will take only small amount of water so that only NaCl is dissolved. Only NaCl is dissolved in water and we'll take out that and we will collect NaCl from there. So that is what is given over here. ठीक है? So NaCl never got a question from here. NaCl से कभी क्वेश्चन पूछा नहीं गया है. NaOH में कार्सनर केल्नर सेल, ये बम्पर इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसको सुनिए. केल्नर कार्सनर सेल में बच्चों, केल्नर कार्सनर सेल में हमें क्या करना होता है? हमने अगर NaOH, हमारे पास क्या है NaCl का, अगर हमने NaCl का इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस किया तो हमें क्या मिलता है पता है? अगर हमने एक्वस NaCl का इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस किया तो क्या मिलता है पता है? हमें मिलता है H2 और O2. कैथोड और एनोड पे हमें क्या मिलता है? H2 और O2. बट अगर हम इसी को सोडियम अमेल्गम के साथ करेंगे, यानी हम अमेल्गम यूज करेंगे एज द इलेक्ट्रोड, तो हमें क्या मिल जाता है? कैथोड पे हमें मिलता है ये सोडियम प्लस इलेक्ट्रोड, सोडियम अमेल्गम मिल जाएगा. क्लोरीन के साथ क्लोरीन गैस इवॉल्व हो जाएगी. तो हम सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड कैसे ऑब्टेन करते हैं बच्चों? बाय दिस रिएक्शन. कैन यू सी दिस? हम सोडियम अमेल्गम और वाटर को आपस में मिक्स करेंगे, दैट विल गिव अस सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, मर्करी प्लस हाइड्रोजन. इस तरीके से हमें ये चीज मिल जाएगी. ठीक है? ओके, लेट्स मूव ऑन. बस लास्ट है ये हमारा. ठीक है, वी आर गोइंग टू एंड वेरी सून. NaHCO3, बेकिंग सोडा. बेकिंग सोडा यूज कहां करते हैं, कोई बताएगा मुझे? केक्स, पेस्ट्रीज. पेस्ट्रीज खाइए सब जना. केक्स, पेस्ट्रीज, एवरीथिंग. सो व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट NaHCO3 बच्चों, NaHCO3, व्हाई डज इट act as baking soda? NaHCO3, when this is heated, this gives you Na2CO3 plus H2O and CO2. Na2, H2 and CO2. ये जो CO2 गैस निकल रही है ना, इसको हीट करने पे बेकिंग सोडा को, आपने केक में बेकिंग सोडा मिक्स किया, अपने ओवन में डाल दिया. जब वो हीट होता है तो ये इस तरीके से डिसोसिएट होगा, CO2 गैस के बबल्स निकलेंगे और वो बबल्स केक को, पेस्ट्री को फ्लफी बना देता है, उसमें गैप्स क्रिएट कर देता है. इस तरीके से हम इसे यूज करते हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ बेकिंग सोडा. सो बेकिंग सोडा का यूज कैसे किया जाता है वो हमें पता है. बनाते कैसे है? सॉल्वे प्रोसेस से. सॉल्वे प्रोसेस में हमने NaHCO3 बनाया था ना, है ना? वही इसका प्रिपरेशन का मेथड है. दैट्स इट. ठीक है? ओके, सो यस, दिस इज द लास्ट. बायोलॉजिकल इंपॉर्टेंस. सोडियम पोटेशियम पंप पढ़ा है. कितने लोगों ने सोडियम पोटेशियम पंप पढ़ा है? कितने लोगों ने सोडियम पोटेशियम पंप पढ़ा है? हाँ, आई विल यूज अनदर कलर, डोंट वरी. सोडियम पोटेशियम पंप, तो दिस इज द यूज ऑफ ग्रुप 1 एलिमेंट. सोडियम पोटेशियम पंप इज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट. These ions participate in the transition of nerve cells in regulating the flow of water across the cell membrane and in the transport of sugar and amino acids in the cell. Sodium and potassium, although so similar chemically, differ quantitatively in their ability to penetrate the cell membrane, in their transport mechanism and their efficiency to activate enzymes. तो ये सारी चीजें आप मुझसे ज्यादा बेहतर जानते हैं, but yes, ये काफी important है. Anything which is of biological importance or related to health becomes extremely important automatically. ठीक है, तो ये सारा यूज वाला पोर्शन पढ़ दिया. आज हमने बच्चों ग्रुप 1 किया है, कल 5 बजे हम ग्रुप 2 करेंगे. तो हमारा एस ब्लॉक का पूरा पोर्शन खत्म हो जाएगा. जो लोग सीरियस कैंडिडेट्स हैं, एनसीईआरटी लेके आइएगा कल. हम इसी तरीके से एनसीईआरटी को मार्क करेंगे, हाईलाइट करेंगे और उसके साथ साथ हम क्या करेंगे, हम क्वेश्चंस लिखेंगे कि इस पे कौन से पोटेंशियल क्वेश्चंस बन सकते हैं. ठीक है, ओके. सो नाउ व्हाट आर यू वॉचिंग फॉर, व्हाट आर यू वेटिंग फॉर? ये लिंक जो है आपको दिया जा रहा है, इस लिंक में सब बहुत स्पेशल चीज है आपके लिए. एंड द कूपन कोड दैट यू आर गोइंग टू यूज इज ABH Pro एंड यू गेट एब्सोल्युटली 50% ऑफ ओवर हियर. आपको जो लोग नए हैं, यू वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस वेदांतु, दिस इज द अपॉर्चुनिटी. ओके, दिस इज द अपॉर्चुनिटी. किसके लिए है ये? दिस इज फॉर क्लास 11th स्टूडेंट्स हु आर गोइंग टू अपीयर इन द नीट एग्जामिनेशन इन 2022. जो 2022 में पेपर देने वाले हैं, ये उनके लिए है. क्लास 11th का नीट यूजी सब्सक्रिप्शन. क्या मिलेगा आपको इस प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन में? इस प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन में बच्चों फुल एक्सेस टू ऑल लाइव क्लासेस. मेरे क्लास में आना है, मेरे क्लास में चले जाओ. एक्स टीचर, वाई टीचर, जेड टीचर, किसी की भी क्लास में आप जा सकते हैं. सब्जेक्ट बायोलॉजी, फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री, इन क्लास डाउट सॉल्विंग, एंड दिस इज प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन. सो यू कैन ऑल्सो गेट द डाउट ऐप. आप कभी भी रात में 2 बजे भी डाउट भेजोगे ना, सो विद इन 3-4 आवर्स you'll get a reply. So master concepts with India's best teachers, taught in English and Hindi. It's going to be a mix of English and Hindi. Learn safely from home on any device. Okay, so this is what we have. We have created a wonderful bouquet for you. Try this and you will fall in love with this. ठीक है, so this is the pricing. अभी मैं आपको दिखाता हूं कि कैसे करना है. So 1 month the original price is 5,000. ठीक है, and you are getting it for 50% discount, and this comes for 2,500 rupees for 1 month. You know, if you're not sure what happens on Vedantu platform, you should try this, the 1 month subscription. But if you have been associated with Vedantu for a longer period of time, you should go for the higher subscriptions because they are cheaper in price. So for 3 months, it is 6,750. For 6 months at 50% discounts, it is 12,000. And 12 months it is the cheapest, that is 30,000. ये कैसे करना है, रुकिए मैं आपको बताता हूं. So you know, you can go to the next slide. Okay, yes, look at this. When you click on the link, you will get this. ठीक है, you will get this. You will get all the information that is included in the pro subscription. Then click on get subscription. That will take you to this page. That will ask you want to subscribe for 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, 6 months or 12 months. Here, can you see the price is 5,000? The price will be 2,500 when you put the coupon code over here, and the coupon code is ABHPRO. ABHPRO is the coupon code. When you put the coupon code and you press proceed to pay, you will be taken to this page. This is where you will come and you can make the payment through any of the options, and you can use the no cost EMI as well. So yeah, this is what we have. So okay, so you know the drill. क्या करना है, all of you? So we have around 500 students sitting over here. Click like. Who have not clicked like, all of you click like, and you can subscribe if you have not subscribed. If it is the first time you are coming to the session, subscribe करिए, share करिए. घंटी दबा दीजिए, ठीक है? परफेक्ट. यस, केमिस्ट्री इज गोइंग टू बी ऑसम. जगदीश, दिया, वेदांत, कल 5 बजे, टुमारो 5 PM वी आर गोइंग टू मीट अगेन, और हम चक दे फटे कर देंगे एकदम 5 बजे. कल हम एस ब्लॉक कंप्लीट करेंगे एंड वेरी सून आई विल बी ब्रिंगिंग यू प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन सीरीज ऑल्सो, जहां पे हम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस करना शुरू करेंगे इन द शॉर्ट मॉड्यूल्स, ताकि आपके प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस की प्रिपरेशन एक साथ हो जाए. इनऑर्गेनिक में धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ाऊंगा, फिर हम और सारे कोर्सेज भी मॉड्यूल्स लॉन्च करेंगे एक एक करके, ठीक है? तो कब मिलेंगे? कल 5 बजे. कब मिलना है? कल कितने बजे? राइट डाउन द टाइम. 5 बजे. यस, केवीपीवाई, यस केवीपीवाई भी प्लान करेंगे हम, जल्दी प्लान करेंगे. Thank you so much guys, it was really amazing interacting with you. Thanks to Vani ma'am, and they have brought us together on this platform so that we can interact with each other, we can help each other. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. Let's meet tomorrow again at 5 PM with group 2 of S block elements. Thank you so much. Bye bye.